do, let's look at the Structured Data Linter tool. This tool will show you what a browser or web browser might be able to extract from your HTML5 plus RDA document. So again, we paste in our example and click on Submit. And where you can find down here the raw structured data extracted from the page. This would be the RDF triples that most browsers will be able to extract from your input. And those information will be used to rank your page, to provide search to your pages. So let's look at this, and we can compare this with the result, the N triples result we extracted earlier using the installer. So 3 IDs has been extracted, but we can look at the last one here. This is really our content, the person, and this menu has a type of being a person, and this person is a thing, and a thing is a resource. So there are 3 types listed here, and this person's preferred animal is singer, and the image of the person, and the name of the person, and the telephone. This match exactly what we have here, the lower parts. But in addition, it also, this result also shows a person is actually a class, which is defined in the schema.org. So it adds additional information to explain what this is. So we can see that the system is able to jump over to schema.org and find out that person is a class. So go even one level upper, we find another ID, which is really an empty thing. It says this thing use the vocabulary schema.org. This line corresponds to the first line here, which basically is saying this document, the empty bracket here represents this document. This part of the paragraph use so if you go up to our source, what we see here, this paragraph uses this vocabulary. But this paragraph does not have a name, right? We don't have a name attribute saying this paragraph it has a name. Because it does not have a name, therefore the system doesn't know what to put there. It just uses empty brackets. And the manual, the name here, which corresponds to our text here. The resource is talking about menu, but we have not provided a complete URI. We used this hash sign, which indicates that's a segment of a URI. So therefore, there's some part of the URI is not included. So here in the untriple representation we got is just whatever we have there, a segment of the URI. However, in our structured data linter result, what we see here, a default namespace is attached here. The default namespace is called example.org, which if you search for this URL in your browser, you will find something like this. So really, example domain is a default domain to supply a default domain for people to use to create examples. This is exactly what we had done. So I don't think you need to be distracted with the details of example.org namespace or the domain. What is important for us to know that is once you have RDFA data elements embedded in your HTML files, the data can be extracted by browser, and they can be used to search, provide access to the information of your website.